So today we're coming into all fours and bringing your right leg to the right hand. And we're starting off with a glute stretch. So you're squeezing your glutes, squeezing, squeezing. Yes. And then when you're here, you're just pushing, pushing forward. So you're engaging that hamstring. You're bringing your head, the hands up. Do a nice stretch and bring it down. Let's see the other side. Squeezing, squeezing your glutes. Also, then we're going to do it one last time. Just a way to warm up. Get up, squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. Oh, yes. Come back down to all fours. Okay, right now you should be feeling a little bit up. Squeeze it, squeeze it. Down. And then what you want to do here is we're bringing up our knee. Just hold it over here and then bring it back down. Bring it up again, hold it over here. Stretch, stretch, stretch. And just give your body a full stretch. Down, backwards. And then we're switching to the other side. You bring the knee, give it a rest. Down. Just bring it up a little to find your balance, just find a place that feels good. And then on the second time, you bring it up and stretch it out. Like you're reaching to the sky and bring it back down. Knees. And then again, over to the other side again. I'm going to do this 3 times just to get a full body stretch out. Okay? So just always find the movement in the movement, whatever you can do to give yourself that extra stretch. Whatever feels good, but will not forget the main movement we are doing here. See? Let's bring your hands in. And bring it down. Bring it up on your side. I want you to just really follow along with what I'm doing right here. You can go as fast as you want. You can slow it down as slow as you want. That's fine. Just find what feels good. And then we're going to get here and just stretching out and reaching to the sky. That way you are engaged, you're pushing away from the ground. Down and bring it down. Awesome. Oh, yes. Okay. And then we're doing it one last time. This way, just, oh, that feels good. Feel a little bit tight this morning. Okay. Just put it here. And give yourself a stretch. Yes, 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 yes. Ooh, feels good. Right. And this still feels like a little bit of tightness in my hip this morning. I guess that's what inspired this movement. But that's not what I had on today, but this actually does feel good. And if you've been sitting down a lot and you just feel so tight, this particular stretch would open you up so much because it's a full body stretch. And from here, you're bringing it down. And if you're not able to really get in as much stretch as you want, you can do this also lying down. So I want you to come on your back. Okay, slowly, and all fours, and then come on your back. So what you want to do here is get your legs. What you want to do is bring one leg. Okay, let's use this first. Don't really stretch up from here. Bring your leg all the way up into your chest, and then slowly move it to the other side. Okay? So from here, you're moving it to the other side. Not too serious. Just gently bring it here. You can press it in as you want. And what I want you to do is stretch out your hands to this place and just get a really nice stretch over here. Next way we're lying down, or we are mimicking what we did on our hands So we're just here. Give yourself a nice stretch. You can always bring it closer to the chest if you want, or press it into the ground. Just find something that feels good. Just give yourself a little bit of stretch. Here. And just breathe. Don't hold your breath. Never hold your breath. Just breathe. With every movement, it goes deeper and deeper. And then slowly we're going to bring it back here. Let's chest by pointing your legs out. Ooh. And bring it down. And because I can't really put it back here, so I'm going to switch. So we're going to bring this leg over here. So on chest. And bring it all the way to the side. And then stretch out your hands. Ooh. Ooh. Yes, that feels good. Yes. Let me just hold it here and just give yourself a stretch. And then give yourself a stretch. Oh, don't mind me, because I think this. Okay. Just hold the stretch. You can hold it for 10 seconds, 30 seconds, whatever feels good. Right now, I'm getting a little bit of stretch here and here. So slowing it down will give you an idea where you're feeling it. And it makes you know if it feels good or not. Right? And then we'll bring it back to our chest. Give it a little bit up. Point out your toes. Oh, you almost feel like your body's a wheel. Right? So what we're going to do next is we bring the two legs down. Hug both of them to your chest. Ooh. And then we're slowly going to go side. Just really gentle. You don't need to bring it all the way down. Just let's put yourself with your hands, press it firmly on the ground. Yeah, that feels good. Side. Okay. From here we're going to go to this place and we're going to do the lines massage. So you're bringing, this is what I did here, you're bringing this leg this way, and then your knees go behind the foot, and you're sitting on this way. I know some of us can't really sit up just yet. You can always support yourself. In the movement, it's always advisable to find what feels good. You mustn't follow exactly what your instructor is doing. Listen to your body, take shape of what she's doing, and find a place that feels good in that movement. So you're here, you're just pressing your knee into the ground, pressing this place into the ground. Then we're going to bring it up to this place and switch it over, pressing this place into the ground and pressing the other knee into the ground. So the idea is to engage your body throughout this movement. So we are always pressing into the ground and engaging with the ground. It's called from the ground up because our gravity is placed in the ground. So you find that root when we press in, right? So you're pressing in, you're feeling it over here, your hips are tight, it's pressing in, and then we'll switch, right? So you're pressing it. If your core is strong enough, then you can really switch from here to here, right? And it takes practice. It takes practice. And so when you're building up your core, you're building up your mobility, you're opening up the hip, and you're feeling less tight throughout it. And I'm really putting in this hip movements because I believe all power and energy and the force we use in our day-to-day activities, they come from our hip. Yeah, I read that somewhere, and it does come from us. If you're trying to develop force, it comes from the hip. And most times we are not as active as we can possibly be. So the hip gets tight and we feel so sluggish and tired. But if you open up the hip, it's almost like a new set of, energy just comes in. So we're going to sit down here. I want you to stay here as long as you want. You can just keep moving forward, backwards, side to side, whatever feels good. So people stretch out, in, whatever feels good. Right? Sometimes the challenge is the feeling. You can tell I'm enjoying it. And from here, we're going to come to our fours. And so cat now, just sitting into it and just what feels good and you get to the last position. And that's it for today's challenge. I hope you get to enjoy it. You can try this 2 times a day, whatever feels good.